Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Confidence and this is Confidence Uncut. I make videos about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and life experiences. If you're interested in that, yes, this is the channel to be on. Please subscribe, turn on your notification so that you would be in the know anytime I upload new content. And to the existing family, you know how we do it. It's unapologetic, unfiltered, and uncensored. Yeah, that's what it is. Confidence Uncut. Today, I want us to talk about a topic. And I have promised you this, that if I have no experience, I'm going to bring someone in that have all the experience, to give us. So today, that is why this lovely lady called Cecilia is in here today. Say hello.
Hello, the regular on the
My regular
part of the furniture.
Part of this furniture, yes, Cecilia is in. And I have a very touchy but very important topic today, which is how and when do you introduce your new partner to your kids? Okay, that's a topic. So please grab some pen, paper, and take some notes because Cecilia is just going to dish it all out for us.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not an expert.
Okay,
I'm just going by my personal experience.
Listen, Cecilia, that's what we mean.
Yeah.
Experience.
Exactly.
I'm not on this channel, I don't talk about things in the sense that I know it all. No, I like to have people come in with experiences.
Yeah.
Sometimes something has been noted on a book and all that, and you think if you go about it that way, it works with different people.
Yeah.
So what makes you sad might make someone happy.
Right.
What makes someone happy might make you sad. So I believe in personal experiences, and if you also have anything to add on to what we're going to say, the comment section is down below. Comment. Share.
Be nice, please.
300 and counting.
Thank you.
On the views. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that. So let's dive right into the topic. Okay,
Yeah.
Cecilia, would you introduce your new partner to your kids?
Yes. Okay, so it's happened to me. That's why.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
So why? I think that, with my whole thing, I'm very much about my kids. And when you meet me, most people would tell you that she's got 2 kids. Because I think everybody meets me, I'm always either with them or at some point in the
doing something for them.
Something will be said and I'm like, I have 2 kids. Because I don't see a lot of women maybe my age, or I don't know, I think a lot of women try to hide it. Especially around, maybe the man that they're interested in. And I don't think that, I'm hyped forward. Are you not going to meet them at some point? So I think it's better also really just for the guy to know that, listen,
you have baggage.
Yes.
Okay, well, so I say you have baggage, like your handbags.
Yes.
Really important, very expensive handbags.
Very expensive handbags.
Important handbags, yeah.
Which go
exactly
with me, as you do with your handbag.
Exactly.
So I think it's first of all, it's good that the guy knows from the onset, so that times where maybe he's trying to make some type of arrangement, if you can't make it, or he will bear in mind that
he's dealing with a mother.
Yes. And, maybe she can't go away for the weekend that you're going away. He'll make sure that you got somebody to take care of the kids, or, he's not just going to say, I booked a weekend away. And then you're like,
yeah, trying to pick up
exactly
yourself.
Who am I going to try to get to look after my children? Because a lot of people are also quite fussy about who their children go to. So if one of those people, I'm a mother bear. So even my mom, when they go and spend some time, I'm like, and don't let them eat this, and don't let them do this.
No. I have witnessed it. Cecilia's son spent the weekend with me, and then I woke up, and I read a text message. Has he brushed his teeth? I'm like, Cecilia, like, really? Just teeth.
No,
when
because
you wake up, what do you do?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Has he brushed his teeth? Like, I don't know. It came to my mind, and I thought, was it rude? Sorry.
No, it wasn't rude. It wasn't rude. It just to show,
That
you know,
kind
you're a
of
mother bear.
Yeah, I'm quite controlling.
Yeah, not controlling. You're a mother bear.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing wrong
Just
with being
making sure that they're
your
doing
kids
the
doing the
right
right thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's possible that I don't know his routine, so you're kind of, you know, getting me to
Checking,
know
exactly.
this is what he does. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's rude at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, so the guy will on the offset just know. Yes, I have introduced
My kids, and this is the reason why you did.
Yes.
Okay. So when you meet a guy,
Yeah.
a new guy in your life,
Yeah.
do you tell the kids that there's a new guy?
Do you know what? It happened so seamlessly that it didn't seem. I don't think I even did the whole introduced. Like it wasn't that deep.
But then you're going. But you think about it. Your kids have you every night,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden, mommy will go out. It will start off like one night in a week. Go out
I
and
don't
come
sneak
back.
out.
Then I'm not saying
okay.
you're sneaking
Oh,
out.
okay.
No. That's what I'm saying. Of course, you're the mother, so you don't have to sneak out.
No, not even sneak out. I don't sleep out.
One night, okay, you go out to dinner. You come home around 10 o'clock. For like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, mommy comes home.
That's
10
normal
o'clock.
for them. I'm always
Okay.
going out.
Then
Yeah.
2-3 months later, mommy goes out twice, 3 times a week. Mommy's always on the phone, talking. Our kids see things,
Yeah.
texting, and then, okay, you know when you receive all those texts, they don't just burst out laughing, they'll be going like, what's wrong with our mother? Okay?
Yeah.
So there are little things that changes in your behavior.
Right,
Slight
yeah.
changes.
Yeah, I get you.
They would know. They would know
Yeah,
if
they
someone.
definitely know that maybe they're. I don't know. My kids are so. Are they blasé? They're just like, oh, whatever
She's doing.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean, they're used to me going out, you know, and it's after bedtime. Obviously, we did that routine, especially when we're in Ghana. After bedtime, when they go to bed, then that's when obviously I'm
can
going
do your
out.
thing.
Yeah, so if I go out, or if I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think they're just very used to.
Okay, so what would you
Yeah.
say to, would you, okay, what if they were not used to? Do you think you would have sat down and had a conversation about it? That, you know, mommy is seeing someone?
Would I? I kind of liked the way it happened with me because I'm not one of those. Because even my daughter was saying we were watching a movie the other day, and you know they were making a whole big deal about this whole. The girl was like, you know, the parents sat her down and had a whole conversation about divorce and everything else. And yeah, but I don't think But you know, I think it's because the separation. We were separated for a long time.
So then they're used to, they got used to the idea.
Because originally he was in another country and we used to go and visit, and then it kind of like just drifted. So for them, it didn't
matter. It
Yes.
wasn't anything. So there was no huge
Yes,
difference
there wasn't
all
a
of a sudden
huge
that
bust up.
mommy's at home all the time, and then all of a sudden mommy's not at home.
Yeah.
Then in that case you will.
Exactly.
So I would say if, for example, I'm thinking about this, how I would deal with it.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't think, you know, you think about things
You're
and
harsh.
pray.
You sit
You pray that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But first of all, touch wood. It wouldn't
Yes,
happen.
touch wood.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen again.
No.
To me.
Never again. Never again. But if it should happen to me, would I sit the kids down and talk to them? I don't think the little one will understand anything.
No.
So it's waste of energy.
Right.
But I think Troy,
Yeah.
I would like to sit him down. And not even just by myself. It would be me and his
your partner,
father.
yeah.
Me and sit him down, talk him through what is going on. So if there's any changes, he shouldn't be so scared. And I think when you do that, they will carry that on to their relationship, that it is okay to break up, but you're not enemies.
That's it. Yeah.
I think that is very important. Why I would sit
I
them
think the
down
kids see me with their
and
dad all
talk.
the time.
Okay.
And we're quite friendly until he pisses me off. But we're quite friendly, you know.
What did you just say?
Until he pisses me off. But you know, so
Cecilia.
they're quite used to us. We do
Yeah.
quite a lot of like birthdays. We go out together, and all this. So they're quite used to us being around. Even though
yeah.
sometimes I'm very like reluctant in doing
Yeah,
it. But,
Gina.
yeah. So yeah, I think I don't know. My kids have I mean, kudos to them. They've
They're
been
tough.
really, really.
I
good.
love your kids. Oh, Cecilia's kids, gosh. Oh, they're amazing. Oh my goodness, they're amazing kids. And
Thank you.
I wouldn't wish, if I have kids, I would want them, well, not if I have kids. If I should have more kids,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
want kids like that.
Yeah,
the
they're
girl, she's so pretty. Oh, she always come up with these pretty butterflies and that. Oh, she looks so cute. Okay, enough of me going on about her kids.
yes,
And they're very well brought up.
Thank you.
They would ask before they pick up something. They would ask before they... Believe me, they're good kids. And for me to say they're good kids, I am a very strict mom. So have you had situation whereby, the reason why I asked that question, because there's a leading on question to, if you did not tell them, have you had any rivalry? Because don't forget, kids will think that this man is taking my mom's place. Oh no, sorry, this man is taking my dad's place, or this woman is taking my mom's place. So have you ever had that rivalry? And I think that would be between the boys, like you know, the boys looking at the man like,
funny
who
enough,
are you?
my son did say something, and I was like. And you know, he's like, so they call him uncle.
Okay. Oh,
so we can.
Please
we
don't
can
answer my question.
We can get on to that.
I'm asking you a question.
Right.
So
he said, "Oh, uncle, blah blah blah." He was just so random as well, and he said, you know, uncle is here for now, but when daddy comes back, then he'll go. And the whole table was like.
So you felt that was a little bit rivalry?
Well, yeah, because it didn't come up on that day, but it's come up in other conversations where he was upset at that day actually.
Which is your son?
No.
Him?
Yes.
Why?
Well, he was like, oh, you know, I think he felt like maybe I hadn't explained it to my son properly, and you know, that kind of. So he was like, you know, that's what he thinks. Yeah, because you know you haven't done it properly. So it was in the middle of an argument. So I guess it was something for him to throw at me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell him how to call them?
I don't think I said. I didn't. I just said this is uncle blah blah blah.
So you say uncle?
Yeah.
At what point does uncle become daddy? Or at what point did uncle become partner? Because you can't be sleeping with your uncle. Like, really?
No, but you know in Africa,
Like, really?
everybody calls everybody.
No. See, you're not getting away with this one. Sorry. You remember when you said, oh, I have to have a comeback? Now I have my comeback.
Comeback.
Yes, I have my comeback now. You can't sleep with your uncle.
What? Okay, so you know in Ghana, everybody's uncle.
I don't know.
It's because I've had this conversation before.
I don't know.
And I just thought uncle is just obviously as a sign of respect for him. I mean, they're not going to call him by his normal name.
Yeah, but then there should be another name than uncle.
Yeah, but I don't expect him to be their dad either because that role is already taken.
That is the reason why I asked the question, but uncle also is not the right thing.
So what do they call him? What other names are there?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, I mean, what other names are there?
You can't say father. You can't say daddy.
No. Papa?
Papa is also taken. Papa, daddy, all that is taken.
I don't know. I just think uncle's fine.
I think daddy, papa, and all that is wrong because that role is already taken by someone.
Yeah.
And uncle is not right because
I think uncle's fine.
Okay.
What's wrong with uncle? Tell me.
Well, you guys, you know what? If you have experienced this and you have another way of calling your partner,
let me
or
know.
you expect your kids to call your stepdad, stepdad, stepmom.
No, but like, stepdad, can I have some hot water? No.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
mean,
this
is the thing, right? Okay, this is probably where I got it from. I call my stepmom auntie.
Oh, okay. But I called my stepmother stepmom.
Really?
Yeah.
As in, like, in a conversation?
No, in our language, we have different names to call people. So dadia, davi, mama, You know, so it's different. So
Okay.
you would not in the English sense, but in the US sense. So for example, we call because sometimes you even say nyonu gan, nyonu sue, which means older wife, kind of, younger wife, kind of. Because
Okay.
at some
Yeah.
point, my dad had two wives at the same time. So we had my mom, and then we had my stepbrother's mom, and there was no occasion that we were set to call her auntie.
Really?
Which is
I think it's an Ashanti thing. Because
Okay.
you know, I mean, I don't know, like, prove me wrong, guys. But I think
They shouldn't come for
Ashantis don't come for me. I'll come for you, Jackson. Like in Ashantis, everything's auntie, auntie Joyce, auntie Kos, auntie
Yeah,
this,
auntie
auntie
this,
that.
okay.
So I think
I
even
get
my
that.
sister. Obviously, she saw the whole breakup between my
happening.
father and everything, and she was like, "Oh, Auntie Joyce used to always come to our house, Auntie this, Auntie that." So I think we are used to the auntie word. So I think that's probably where I picked it up from.
And then you just
because to this day I still call my stepmom auntie, whatever.
You know, with relationship, I believe that most of the time we learn from our parents.
Yeah.
What our parents do,
Yeah.
and we can learn the good things and the bad things. Just like because of my situation of having so many stepmothers,
Yeah, that's a lot.
I I'll be so traumatized if I have to separate from my husband and there would be another woman in the role that I have right now.
Girl, it's hard. I'm not gonna say it's not hard. It's
It
hard.
just wouldn't. I don't know how can. I say kudos to you, girl.
It's
I
hard.
can't do what you're doing.
Yeah.
When I look at you, I just see sheer strength of a woman. Like, ooh, this woman, she's doing. And she goes about, listen, I'll be miserable. To be very honest, I'll be a miserable cow. I'm not even going to say miserable woman, cow. Like, you're not seeing a smile on my face. I'll be like all over the
you
place.
get on with it, you know, because you know it's once you let it start. I mean, sometimes when the kids go out and they say, "Oh, we were with auntie," you know, whatever. I'm just like,
Exactly.
You know, I
because that is-
breathe.
yeah, and then you
the
hold
nose
yourself
gets
up.
really big. I breathe, and then I'm like, okay, you know. And then
Yeah.
sometimes when she buys them clothes or something, I'm like,
Well, please,
You know.
me, I would go like, you are not bringing those clothes to the house.
you know, I
Sorry.
try not.
I
to
did
do-
not buy it.
My first initial reaction was that, and then I was like, okay, next. You just have to breathe through everything
Well,
because I don't
See.
want them to now have an issue because you see, kids feed off of your
Yes,
emotions.
yes.
And it's happened from on the other side where my partner before had a child, and because their mother was feeding them venom,
they were
the child was now transferring the
it to
venom.
you, yeah.
So what I try to
Yeah.
do is not transfer any venom,
Venom to
through
the
my
ch-
children
Thank you.
for them to go
Thank
and
you.
disrespect
And that is
her.
what, and that is one thing I have to give to my stepmom and
Mm-hmm.
my mom, on when they were married.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when they were together, I never saw. Actually, the two of them, my mom and my stepmom, they used to gang up on my dad when my dad goes for another woman.
Ooh.
Yeah, they will gang up on them. Oh,
I
Daddy,
don't
I'm
know
so
about this
sorry,
whole
Daddy.
double wife
Daddy,
thing.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but I have. Sorry, Daddy. Daddy, sorry. I know you're going to see this, but I have to speak the truth, though, Daddy. Yeah, you know. So it was more like they will gang up on him.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
never felt the
Any rivalry
any
between.
rivalry
Yeah.
till even talking about that, I only know when there is separation. The separation, how do you get it? The bad feeling or the bad feeling of the separation. That is why I would never want to be separated. Only came when my mother and father separated. It had nothing to do with a woman.
Right.
So I didn't have an experience of
Yeah.
all my stepmom experience.
Yeah,
is
because
just
you guys,
really
it was
great.
legal for all these women to be together.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like my stepsisters over here,
Yeah.
I still kind of think of their mom as my mom. So I don't
that's
even
lovely,
I don't even
'cause,
address. Yeah,
I don't think I have that.
well, because she's an older mom, so she's Daga. So she was at the
okay.
marriage before
Okay,
anything else.
anything
So the
happened.
respect of we're tripping
Anyway.
off, aren't we?
Do you think you would like your husband to marry another woman? I mean, it's just moving on.
Okay.
You're not a
honestly,
sharer.
honestly, I wouldn't mind to share.
What? In
No.
the same house?
I wouldn't mind to share. The only thing I would say is that beautiful woman must know her place. I don't mind to share. She should just know her place.
What's knowing her place though? Because she's
See,
a wife.
that is the problem. You see, that is where things go.
Yeah.
That's a different topic. Well,
Yes, that's a
very
good
one.
topic.
I will come back. Yeah. Like sharing of husbands. Like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened to Jada and Smack.
Yes,
We'll talk
yes.
about that. That'll be our next
Yeah.
topic. Yeah. When you are in a relationship, what time do you think is the right time to introduce the kids?
Okay, so it was pretty much, as I said, with me, what you see is what you get. So I don't think there was a particular time. There was
Wait, when I mean time, do you have like, oh, okay, let me rephrase the question.
go on.
Okay, oh, I want it to last maybe 6 months. Oh, I want it to
Okay.
last maybe a year, because the kids also need to have a sense of security.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you put that into mind when
I was told I did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
But I
How did you
felt-
do it and it was
well,
wrong?
I pretty much was like, it just evolved into a thing where I think our first outing was, I think we went somewhere like Sugakope or one of those
Why
places.
is she?
That's what
You're
I'm saying.
taking all my questions right now,
No,
girl.
no, wait. So that's what I'm saying.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
That was when we. So, and I think.
How long? Okay.
How long was
were
it?
you guys together?
Oh God, I have the worst memory in forever.
She's lying.
I think it was like maybe.
She's lying.
Maybe about 6 months.
That's a lie.
No, it's true. I would have to look at pictures to see. You know, the picture thing, the Google thing tells you the dates. Yeah. I have to go to the Google. But I think it was about 6 months or so.
And did you feel that you were
Maybe
secure?
a year.
Yeah, but then did you feel like you were secure with him? Because breakups can happen anytime.
Yes. Were we secure? I don't think it was more of the friendship. I think we had a really good friendship
Okay, to start with.
So we were just kind of like more hanging around with each other more. And so
It just happened that the kid-
naturally there was a party. I was like, oh, would you be able to drive us? It's quite far. I don't want
Okay.
to drive. And he was like, okay, cool.
Okay, so it
then-
wasn't in a formal
it
situation
was
whereby
never
like,
in a-
oh, kids, you know what, today we're going to
Yeah.
meet your stepfather or the new man in my
God.
life. It wasn't something
No,
like that.
it wasn't like that. It was just basically because we had been friends and, they had seen him around anyway in a
See him
friendship.
sneaking out of the house.
No, it was always very late when he came around. But it was like they'd seen him around as friends.
Okay.
But Mummy's friend is here.
Okay.
Oh, Uncle Thingy's here.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Mommy's friend. I think
Yeah.
that would be a better way than uncle.
Oh no, Mummy's friend.
Mommy's friend is here. Hi, Mommy's friend.
I don't like it.
Oh, you don't
Mummy's
like that?
friend.
Uncle is better.
That sounds like Mummy's friend. Like, depending on how you say it, Mummy's friend. Like, ew.
Okay, so we touch up on the formal part,
Yeah.
that it wasn't formal
It
at
wasn't
all.
formal at
So now tell us how
Okay.
you introduced
right.
them. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there was ever any formal
Yeah,
introduction.
so when did they meet him? Like, when did they meet him? Thinking about this, you said they've seen him around.
Yes.
But at what point did the kids go like, oh, he's not just Mommy's friend, he's something more?
I don't know. I think that's
And
why I
they
think it
didn't-
just morphed into it. So maybe, and the good thing that he used to do would probably maybe come around maybe Sunday after church, and then he'd just chill with us in the house and whatever. If we were cooking, whatever we're like. But that's how it happened.
Did you ever ask yourself if this new partner is a good suit to my kid? If it suits, like,
He got on
would
really.
we be a good match?
In the beginning, and in the beginning, I always said to him that he was more about the kids in the beginning, in the sense that
So he made the kids
the
comfortable.
effort to make to form a friendship
with them.
more. More time he would probably be with them more when he came over, because they'd be playing games and whatever. And so I think he made a really good effort in forming his own relationship with them.
Were you nervous? Was there any point that you were like, ooh? Were there any point in your relationship that you might have maybe try and touch him or kiss him, and then you realize that the kids are around and then you pull back? Is there any moments like that?
No, there wasn't. Was there? No, was there? No, because she's like, no. I don't think there was. We were very, very careful. That's one thing.
We have to say this. The kid Cecilia's kids she's right there, and she's going like, no.
Yeah,
it didn't
because
happen.
we were really, really careful. I think
Okay.
that's one thing as well I must give to it.
Yeah.
So there was never any kind of hand holding. There was never any kisses. There was never any. Really?
See, okay.
No.
Right now, she said she's lying.
But if there was any hand holding,
the truth,
I don't think
Cecilia.
we never did it. Did we ever hand hold in really? No, I don't.
Did they
think we ever.
kiss?
We
You
were,
can speak, darling.
In front of us.
They did
Where?
kiss in front of you.
In the airport.
Okay,
Ah!
right. Now this is
Now we got
after. This is after we had been together, and this was the very first time actually saying that this is the very first time they've seen us ever kiss, and that was 3 years into the relationship.
That's
means 3 years into the relationship.
So then that means that there was a point that they kind of got it that like.
Yeah, that's 3 years later.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
So
see,
in the
she's
beginning,
shaking her head.
that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, they've never ever
Cecilia,
seen us hold hands.
Cecilia, do you realize that this is everybody
Really?
has
Did
their
you
side
ever?
of the story?
That
2 minutes more. Okay, cool.
okay. When?
Let her finish.
Whenever we go for ice creams and stuff like that, you're always holding his hand. And in the car.
See?
Okay, well I wasn't aware that you saw that.
See? See? That's what I'm saying. See? You see?
Because we always used to do it really like, you know, like
You think you're doing it low, right? Let's see it. I was trying to get them because there's no way you can be in a relationship with someone.
Well, he would always kind of like try and brush
No,
my.
they saw
See,
it.
it was always his fault. He would
Yeah, you
try and
saw
brush
it,
my hand,
right?
and then I'd be like,
My darling, you saw it, right? Zadine, you did see them, right?
Yeah.
Speak up, girl.
Yes, I did.
You
What-
did. So explain, like, what did you see?
So we were going somewhere,
Yeah.
and then he kind of brushed his hand on my mom.
Uh-huh.
And then after, my mom also brushed her hand.
Oh,
My mom actually realized she was doing it.
Okay. But you saw it.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
My mom doesn't really, like, when we are around, she knows we are around, but then she acts like we're not around.
what?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
That's how you do it.
All right. Apparently, you know you do it. Well, surprisingly enough, Cecilia hasn't gone for the food today.
I don't know what this is. It looks very foreign.
Oh, we think Uncle, as you will call him. Uncle is a nice guy. Or
I always knew that they thought he was a nice guy
how would you know that? You know them.
because they were very. What I was trying to do, maybe I think they got quite attached to him quite quickly as well
Because he made the effort.
Yes, because he made the effort and he was jumping into roles of maybe picking them up from school, those kind of things.
Taking them for ice cream.
Yeah, you know, as you do. And so,
Buying them gradually.
right? He bought them.
Buying them
You know, so
little presents here and there. You know,
and I
things
think
like
he was
that.
the only person around at the time as well. So, yeah,
Made it easy.
it made it easy.
Okay.
Made it
Okay.
easy.
So, well, with all that said, what would be your tips to a woman or to a man, a woman,
Yeah.
someone out there that is thinking of introducing their partner to their kids? What would be your things to avoid doing and
Yeah.
things to do? So first, things not to do.
First things not to do. I don't think there's any. Do you know what? I mean, we've researched so many things and we've seen 5 rules of what to do and what. I think just maybe their feelings is the most important bit. The
Bear the
children,
kids'
bear the kids'
feelings.
in mind. Especially maybe if the breakup from the father wasn't too smooth. Just always maybe try and always keep that very. Just know what's going
Amicable.
on there. Yeah, amicable as well. I always just think go with the flow of the children as well. I don't think there needs to be
A formal introduction. Like, this is the new man.
unless
and
you're
you are
getting
the
married
kids.
to him, because do you
Okay.
if it's a new relationship has come around, we all don't know what relationship is going to last. I mean, when I got married, I did not ever think, I'd getting divorced or whatever. So nothing is carved in stone until you're dead.
Yeah, nothing's in
you know,
concrete.
exactly. So you don't know. So you can't say, oh, I'm not gonna, because it's gonna be 5 years or 8 years or whatever. So I think the relationship is the most important.
So make it casual.
Make it casual. Build it. Make it strong. Let everybody be very comfortable
And work with each other's time.
Yeah, work with.
Don't force anything down the throat of the kids.
That's why we never really made any official announcements. I don't even think you know, we've never even made any official.
Even till now, even.
No.
Okay, so what is the must do? What should you do?
What should you do? As I said, obviously take the you know, feelings into hand, and it's very individual. I don't think we should say should do. It's very individual. Different women, different strokes for different folks. So just go with it. I don't want to say what you should do.
Yeah, because there's not really anything.
Yeah, because
so
I mean, a lot of the time when I do speak to my ex-partner, he's like, oh, you know, it was too soon. They shouldn't. You know, he has a problem with the children calling him uncle.
Okay, what did he want them to call him? Did he even say? He
didn't even suggest, but he was like, oh, I don't want them to call them. And I said, for us, but I think for us, it's a sign of respect. I don't want my children going anywhere and calling anybody that. I think they call you Auntie Confidence. So
Auntie, actually, they don't even add my name.
Yeah, so, and they do that with all my friends. They do that with all, even other male friends that I'm not dating or seeing.
Okay. So basically, what I'm getting off you is that there is nothing cast in concrete, as in this is the don'ts and these are the do's.
No.
So just go with the flow, respect everybody in the relationship.
Yeah.
And I would say, I think, I've not been there, but I would think that don't be selfish.
Yeah.
Don't think that you're so in love with that person that you're going to rush them into the kid's life. You know, and then don't expect the kids.
One thing I don't agree with, and I've always been very, I mean, I think I've watched too many films, but I've never made it, and he's very understanding about this, but I don't make it like I love him more than I love the kids, or he's more important than the kids. And it may be sometimes maybe a little bit irritating for him, but you know,
because obviously he wants to also feel important. He doesn't want to feel like,
you know, like if we're planning trips, I'm like, are the kids coming?
Yeah,
you know, like at least a couple. I would say at least if we have 2 trips in a year, at least one should be with the kids.
Okay, so this is the vibe from talking to you. This is what I'm getting or what I've gathered so far. Don't make everything about the kids, or don't make everything about him. And do not also force them to like each other. Things should happen naturally, and you should not also expect them to automatically accept who he is.
And he needs to make an effort.
Thank you. He also needs to make an effort.
If he doesn't make an effort, I mean,
because at the end of the day, he's a grown-up. At the end of the day, he's a grown-up, so he also has to.
And he's choosing to be with you, knowing that he has partners. I mean, children. So that's why I said it's very important.
It should feel that he wants them. He wants to be with them.
Yeah, that's why I say it's very important to always make it known that you have children.
Once it's known, well, it's like they're your handbags, your expensive
I know a
Birkins,
lady who lied to her you know, the guy that she was saying for so long. In the end, I think she got the kids to go and stay with her mom and all of this kind of stuff, and it was just chaotic.
That's too chaotic. Okay, so you guys, Cecilia is saying that, just to recap on what she's saying, is make it comfortable for the kids. Don't make it all about him and all about the kids. Be in the middle. Be considerate of everyone's feeling and not make anything official. Things should just flow and things will be what they are. Yes. Thank you so much for watching another episode. Did I say episode? Yes, I did.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Confidence Uncut. Without you, there's no Confidence Uncut. So we're here for you. Don't forget, leave a comment down below, share and follow. Follow us on all our social media handles. Follow us on all our social media handles. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. turn on the notification. Notification. Okay. And you can follow me, my personal page, Confidence Hogan, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat, and Cecilia too. What's your
Cecilia
handles?
Anobania.
On all of it?
All of them.
Okay, perfect. So you can actually also go into, slide into her DM and ask her personal questions. Yes,
Oh, do
Cecilia
you know
is
what?
now
I want to
officially
say, I mean, everybody, I got so many lovely comments during
the divorce.
The divorce thing. Thank you so much, everybody that DM'd me. And
She's
they were really
officially
nice.
our relationship girl. We're going to her for everything
Oh, God.
relationship,
I can
okay?
try, I can
All
try.
right. Thank you so much. And it's just about that time that we have to say bye-bye. So we love you. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay safe, and see you in our next video. Bye-bye. Bye.
Well done, girls.
Perfect.
You say what?